Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in, everyone. Make sure you come in and you tap the thumbs up when you come in. I forgot what we will on YouTube, y'all. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and make sure you share us out. Share us to at least one location. 2 if you got them. You ain't got to share us to your page. Share us to your groups. Just share us. Y'all see the direction. Now y'all know the rules. We finna go share too. We ain't gonna ask y'all to do nothing we ain't do.
That's
So
right.
let ride out and share us out. Hey y'all, welcome in. I see y'all coming in. We coming, we sharing.
Good morning.
Hey sis.
Hey.
There, I didn't right. What? Oh, shucks. I ain't even had a drink today. Good morning, bud. Alright, sis, you done sharing?
Yes.
Pause that. Let's turn off our little. Y'all like our little thing? Tell y'all we live.
Good morning. Hey, Lala. Hey, Blicky. Good morning.
Okay, you see him. Hey,
Yes.
y'all.
Happy Saturday.
Yes, happy Saturday. Hey, Lala. Hey, Blicky. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up and share us one place, one group, one wherever. Just one time. Share us out one time. How y'all doing? Did y'all see the topic when y'all came in? We got a topic, but Peter got us a topic today. So I hope y'all are having a beautiful day. Blicky, look at you still. You been to bed or you just woke up early?
She probably been up all night. You been up all night, Blicky?
Cause she was hanging out. Y'all, my friend was hanging out last night. See, she was out there hanging out like she 25 still.
I know.
I left it. I
They
was
be
done. I
showing
left
out.
them at the club and called an Uber home.
They
I
be
left them
showing
at the
out.
club and called an Uber to the house because, baby, I was in my big comfy chair asleep. What BSB said this morning, see it's about my mouth was wide open.
Wide open, just be knocked out.
Lala said, Blicky, you got them bit mad over there. Cause Tibby was over there. Child, no, they'll be
Oh,
mad, they'll be all right.
right. I hope you feel better.
I'm still sick.
You gotta
Yeah,
rest. You gotta
she
rest
been
for
sick
real.
all week, sis. Real
know.
sick all week.
She said she had, last night on her live, she said she was sick. And she was
Yeah,
still on live.
that's right. We hey, one thing about it, we gonna be consistent. We said we were coming, we coming.
Right.
Even when we don't want to. So, okay, well, now la. Okay, we're gonna leave them where they at, cause ain't no play over here for nobody.
Yeah, because they come over here, it's gonna be a motherfucking problem.
Yeah, I don't do no play with nobody. I don't play with nobody.
And they better
I get picked up and we'll keep
nobody.
riding. So we're not gonna give them no more not over her. I love you, Blicky, and I really hope you start to feel better. Jesus.
Yes. Take care of yourself. Self-care. Come on now. You gotta take care of you.
Hello. But she worked with them cheering.
Yeah.
That way she be getting it. I told her she might got 5 or 6 different bugs.
Baby, I done took all my masks out. All of them. Disposable ones, Wonder Woman, whatever I got, I done took them all out.
Yeah. Oh, ain't it? You see, I had posted to tell the people where to get masks and which kind to get on my page. Get y'all some masks.
It's that time of the year, and when I go to work, I know people gonna be sick because the weather here keeps changing.
Yes, and I like to get mine. I like to get my mask individually wrapped, or individual, so that I can just grab one and go. You could throw them in the glove box.
That's how ours is. Yes, this is how our disposable ones are. Yummy got us a big box of them, so it's all different colors. And I done took out all the pink and purple ones because she ain't gonna wear them.
Oh, wait, Lala, you still sick too?
Oh my gosh!
Wait up, I don't know what y'all got. Y'all got that last a long time bug.
Make out some hot toddies. Sweat it out. Sweat it out.
I promise. If you would do a shot of Tanqueray, followed by a shot of Patron, followed by a shot of Henny, you gonna feel better when you recover.
But your bed gonna be wet. Your bed gonna be wet because you gonna sweat all that ick out. I'm telling you.
You don't need no honey or no lemon or no tea. Just 3 shots. Oh, y'all know I'm a hot toddy connoisseur. I be like, listen, I can tell you how to mix you something up that'll sweat it at you. All you gonna need to do is go get in the bed. Ask Amber. Y'all, Amber, I'll never forget when she was real sick in the end of summer, early fall. We was on the phone and I told her, I said, sis, she sounded, y'all, when I tell y'all, I was like, girl, you need to call 911. You sound horrible.
Ooh.
Technically, the way she sounded, her chest and stuff, I was like, oh my God. And I told her what to mix. I told her how much of what to put in there. When I tell you, she called me the next day. She said, why the whole bed? She said, but I sweated out. She said, and I'm not well. She said, but I do feel better. I said, baby, you get it out you.
Oh, yes, it does. Ever since I learned about that, honey, that's the part of my little routine, plus my orange juice, plus my meds, plus my sweet.
And really, that's all you can do is rest. And then depending on what type of sickness, you got to be careful with the orange juice.
Right.
So, because orange juice does the same thing that dairy do to your mucus. So if you have something where you're making a lot of mucus, so it's your sinuses or respiratory, you don't want to drink orange juice, just like you don't want to drink milk or eat yogurt when you have a lot of mucus buildup because it thickens the mucus. Orange juice does that same thing. So
that's
all citrus juices do. So orange juice, all of those things, because they're so thick. There's something in them. I can't remember what it is, but it does the same thing dairy does with your mucus. It makes it really thick. So some people, when they're sick, and I tell my patients, when they're sick, they're like, I can't get rid of this cough. The first thing I ask somebody who has a cough or they keep producing mucus after they're better, I ask them if they're drinking orange juice. The answer is usually yes, because listen, we're all taught vitamin C, right? Orange juice. But the truth is, the amount of vitamin C you don't need a glass of orange juice to get that. So if you were to squeeze a fresh orange, like you would a lemon, cut it in half and squeeze it, how much juice you got out of that one orange is how much juice you should drink when you're drinking orange juice. Now, what happens is people pour themselves a whole 8-ounce, 12-ounce glass of orange juice.
Not me.
Now, if you will squeeze one orange juice, you may get 2 ounces of juice out of a whole orange. That is a serving. So think of how much orange juice you just drank. So it's going to thicken your mucus. Plus, there's so much sugar in orange juice. It helps the germs grow. It doesn't help your body heal itself.
Okay.
Sugar is very bad when you're sick.
Oh, yeah.
The germs feed off of sugar. It helps them live longer. Where your white blood cells need nutrients. That's why the old saying, starve a fever, feed a cold. When you have a temperature, you should not eat. Because your body is trying to burn off whatever is.
Yes. I don't even want to eat, sis, when I'm sick. Like I don't want to eat, and I drink a lot of water because I don't want to be dehydrated. So that is really my go-to is water. But I don't even want to eat when I'm sick. Nothing tastes good. Like I just don't. And like you said, with a fever, I damn sure don't eat. Babe, I be sleep.
Yep. And a lot of people vomit when they eat if they have a temperature, depending how high it is, right? Okay. It's just not good. But when you have a cold and you're not, if you're sick but not running a fever, is what I'm talking about. You should be very nutrient focused on what you're eating. Okay. Chicken noodle soup is great. Make your own, but that the broth in chicken noodle soup is where the well benefit is. It's so nutrient rich and healthy. I know Blicky does the same thing, but this time of year I always boil off a bunch of fresh broth and I put it in my freezer.
Okay.
So I have it. I don't like store-bought broths. They're just nasty.
Okay.
So I make my own, but this time of year I always do that because it will help open you up. Also, black coffee. If your chest is really full of a lot of mucus and it's hard to breathe, black coffee will help break that up. Even if you're an asthmatic, black coffee is good for that and for your bronchial tubes to help soothe them and calm them down and kind of give you some relief in that area. It's a whole lot of at-home stuff I know works.
Home remedies. I love those.
But, when you sick, you got to give your body what it needs for it to heal itself, essentially, because it's a virus. There's no meds. You only get antibiotics for bacterial stuff. If you're taking an antibiotic for something viral, that's why people develops all of these resistance to antibiotics and MRSA and stuff, because they take them when they're not effective or they don't need them.
Oh, I've learned a lot today, honey.
And I'm tired of talking. I'm gonna read the comments, then we're gonna get on our topic, sis. You gonna introduce
Girl, you telling us about being sick. It's that time of the year. We appreciate you, sis. That's good info.
But I get paid to talk.
Get to them comments. Just go ahead and get to them comments.
I love y'all though, so I tell y'all all my love. Yes. Baby, Blicky would tell you, I be telling Bletch all kind of stuff. When I think of something, I just send a message. I just say, here, Bletch. Then I tell her what I think about. Baby, I do. That's what I do, but because I love y'all.
You do.
Blicky said yes to the hot toddy. Hello. I knew you would subscribe. She probably already had 3 or 4 or got them coming. La. Blicky, they are cesspools of germs. Yes, them cheering at something. Y'all can see who I'm reading up here. Miss April, I've been trying. Fell asleep on Blicky's live because of the hot toddy. I didn't even get to say hi. I was out. I got up out of. I missed all Blicky. Evidently, all kind of stuff jumped off after I left over there. But that's all right. One thing I know, my friend know how to handle it. She got it.
Oh, yes, for sure.
And she know how to pick me up. She know my address.
Tim's laced.
Baby, listen. Hello. That's the truth, OG. I bought OJ yesterday. I woke up today full of thick mucus every time. Don't drink no more of that till you better.
Yeah. And
right, Miss April. No dairy, no citric. I only drink cranberry peach so I can flush my kidneys during all of it too. You better stop drinking that artificial fake prep juice. That's a lot of sugar in there. I promise if next time you get a cold, hear me, I want you to just try it. Next time you get a cold, I want you to become vegan until you're better. Hear me. I want you to drink water. I want you to drink half of your, next time you're sick, drink half of your body weight in ounces of water every day and eat a lot of vegetables. You tell me if your recovery time ain't cut in half.
I be so thirsty too when I'm sick, sis. I have to drink water. You know, I told you only water quenches my thirst. I can't drink nothing else. I have to have water.
Yes, well, y'all know I love water. Let's be clear, baby.
Oh my God,
I don't understand how nobody don't like water. Yeah, I drink a lot of water, y'all. I drink over 100 ounces of water every day, easy, and I just drink it. It's not even like I gotta make myself.
She sure do, y'all. Oh my God, she drink more water than me. I was surprised that somebody drank more water than me because I drink a lot of water.
I tried to tell her before I got there I was going to drink all the water. She thought I was exaggerating.
And she was not. She drank all the water. We had to get some out. We thought we had enough.
We had to go to the store twice for water. Black Peaches, last night was the first full meal in a week for me. Wow. Hydrated so much. My eyeballs floating. That's all right. That's what's going to push it at you. Right. That water helps your body get rid of all of that excess stuff out of all areas. So you're going to sweat it. It's coming out in your urine. It's coming out with your feces out of your GI tract. It's coming out all of these different ways. So you're getting rid of more germs. But if you're not hydrated, you can't do that because then you'll get dehydrated and then you're just going to make it worse. We appreciate your advice, Miss April. Oh, y'all welcome. Y'all the homies. Hey, love.
Hey, love. Good morning.
Hey, love.
I think she said she set her alarm so she can be here. I think she said it on one of the posts because I told her don't be late.
Yeah, she be in here the last hour.
Oh, man.
Lala said, hey, love. Look at y'all. Love said, hey, Lala. I drink all the wrong stuff.
Sounds about right.
I believe it because you like to do what you like to do, but you stubborn. But what you be drinking is wrong because we as LIKKA supporters over here.
Very much.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Very much so. Very much so.
We believe in it, but. So, sis is gonna introduce the topic for the day. Y'all make sure y'all listen because we want to hear what y'all got to say.
Okay. So we broke it down to because the post said, should a husband defend his wife against insults from his family? But we made it, should a spouse defend their spouse against insults from their family?
Say that one more time. I'm gonna put it in the comment. I'm gonna make a banner.
Should a spouse defend their spouse?
Hold on, I'm typing now. I'm typing.
Oh, I'm sorry, sis.
I'm typing, sis. Hold on. Should a spouse defend? I might know it. They spouse against what, sis?
Insults from their family.
Yes, that's right. Against. I got it. I'm finna put it up there right now. 80. Okay. This the topic. Oh, look at that. We coming along. I just had that idea right now.
perfectly. That's perfect.
Hold on, I forgot something. I finna get it though.
Let's talk
Hold
about
on, y'all. I
it.
gotta fix it.
Let's talk about it.
Yes, let's talk about it. Cause baby, I got some stories. Y'all, cause I done cussed out Brown Sugar Bear mother and stepmother, y'all.
Oh my goodness, sis.
I done cussed both of them out at one point or another. Yep, that's what happened, y'all.
So my perspective is absolutely you should defend your spouse. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I mean, that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. And for me, my spouse is the person that's there from morning to night, day in, day out. No matter what I'm going through, no matter what it is, she's there, period. So absolutely
Mm-hmm.
on my end, that's how I feel. And then I exaggerate more.
Oh no, I feel like first sis, give some backstory. Where did you get what made you where did you see this? Like what was going on in the situation where you seen this that made you
I was
want
just like it is. If you Google it, it's like a post. Like it's several memes with this question. Several meanings with this question. So I was like, that would be a good topic because I know that I've seen that people have a different perspective than me. I have seen people say no. I have seen people say depending on what they did. Like it's a lot of stuff that I've seen where I'm just like, absolutely not. I don't care what they did. Only because that's my spouse. And we took vows, and when I took them vows, I stood on them vows. And my wife comes first, period.
every time.
But also in my relationship, there is not going to be any disrespect on either end because there's mutual respect. And if you gonna disrespect her, you disrespected me, so we both won't be around.
Right. Okay.
I'm not gonna put her in a situation where I'm picking and I'm choosing now because it's gonna always be her.
Right. Okay.
But yes, I saw it like up and down, in and throughout the internet. So I was like, oh yeah, this is a good topic, baby, because you have some people that believe yes, you have some people that believe no. But I want to know the answers of the people who believe no and why.
Right. Exactly. Well, I think it depends. Cause let me the two situations that happen. Cause listen, that each situation happened one time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
baby, listen, I will never be in the presence of these women again.
Okay.
Because the disrespect was just next level.
Right.
So, when I look back, I could have let Julian handle both situations. I really didn't need to say nothing. I could have just went to him and let him deal with it. Because the thing is with our situation,
mm-hmm.
Brown Sugar Bear's mother nor stepmother speak very good English.
Okay.
Like they speak Spanish. So neither one of them, their English isn't really good. It's okay with his stepmom, but his mother really, she really is limited with English, right?
Mm-hmm.
And but she could cuss in English. Child, how we learn to cuss words first in every language. But baby, listen, that's neither here nor there. We all guilty.
We be intrigued.
Listen, but she anyway, his biological mother, the situation with her was she was staying with us. She was living with us.
Mm-hmm.
And Brown Sugar Bear had surgery. And the mother of his children, his ex, she was still alive then. And she had brought the kids over for the weekend, right? And she was dropping them off. Well, she came inside, which, listen, that's the mother of his children. I will drag you, so don't play with me, but come on in.
Okay.
You know, I'm that type of woman.
Right.
When she was killed in the car accident, I helped put together in the state where it happened at, to have her cremated and shipped to Oklahoma where her family was, because they couldn't afford to do nothing. So that's the type of woman I am. Let's be clear. She needed a car. I gave her $500 out of my savings account for the down payment.
Okay.
That's the type of woman I am, because you taking care of those of y'all's kids. They're with you most of the time. So I want you to be able to provide and take care of them, not have. So let's be clear. That's the type of woman I am with her. So she came in, and she was standing by the front door. You know, she ain't get comfortable, ain't get no shoes off, ain't sat down, none of that.
Right.
Let's be clear. There's levels to this shit. Okay.
Baby, I know better.
And so, Brown Sugar Bear had came out because he had been in the room and he was on his crutches because he'd had foot surgery. And his mother came from her room in the back of the house and hugged and spoke to his children's mother and ain't speak to him. Now, she had been out the back of the house all day out of her room. She had her own room back there. And like I said, BSP had been laid up because he had surgery in our room. Yeah, you hug and speak to her, and ain't none of us other folks that live the fuck here? Ma'am, wait a minute. Ma'am, wait a minute. And so when the children's mother left and I got them situated, I told her, I said, you got 2 weeks to find you somewhere to go. I said, you would never disrespect my husband in front of me. I said, I don't know who you thought you were coming out here to speak to and hug and not speak to the man that's taking care of you, your son. I said, but baby, Jesus can't disrespect him in front of me. I said, you got 2 weeks to get the fuck up out of here. I said, and I don't care where you go. And I walked out the living room to my bedroom. I didn't even let her say nothing. I meant just what I said. I ain't spoke to her since, child. She was gone, though.
I know she was.
And then the incident, so he ain't really get a chance to say nothing. I ain't discuss it with him. I was no pregame. Baby, it happened. And then the incident with his stepmother, we was in Texas for Thanksgiving. We was at his brother's house. And that's where we had dinner at. And we was there. Well, everybody was going to leave. Well, Brown Sugar Bear and his brother was talking and was like, y'all want to stay a little longer, whatever. Well, we was in Houston. His dad lived in Baytown, the brother in Houston. So we had rode with them over there. So they wanted to go. Well, Brown Sugar Bear little sister said, here, she ain't young. She's grown now, but this is the little sister. Said, here, y'all just keep my car. I'll ride with Pa back to the house. And I was like, cool. So she handed me her keys. Well, when she handed me the keys, the stepmother came and snatched them keys out my hand, talking about, you can't drive this car. I pay the insurance.
Oh, Lord.
When I tell you, I said, man, I said, you better not ever touch nothing in my hand again. And then she said, why? That was all she wrote. I told her just what I do to a photo up like a presser. And I told her, and any of your children here could get it too.
Sting.
I told the whole house they could get it.
That's so disrespectful.
But why is you snatching stuff from me, man? We grown.
That's what I'm saying. That's so disrespectful.
So again, Julian ain't get the chance to really
You was handling your own, ma'am. You didn't
handle it, right? But he has never. But I say all that in all of that, he never once side-eyed me or I had to question what he. Baby, listen, he was on it. When
right.
we got in the car to leave his brother's house, I booked the hotel on the way back to his daddy's house. He ain't say a word. Julian went right in there. We packed our stuff and we left and went to the hotel. That's what we did. Because I'm not sleeping under your roof, ma'am. No, I'm done with you. Listen, right. That's the type of done I be.
He was on your side without having to say a word.
He, and that's the thing for me is I know he got me.
Right.
My family, there ain't nobody in my family ever talked about BSB because everybody in here right now know BSB. So y'all know damn well what they were saying. My aunties and them be fixing his plates and stuff. Like, I don't even got to worry about him when we in the yard, sis. Because my aunties gonna take care of him.
Right.
They be bringing plates. My cousin them be pouring up. Like, they all just love it. Everybody just love him.
Right. Right.
But if anybody ever says something, baby, I eat them up like a snake.
Right. And you know how my mouth is with my family already. So, but everybody respects everybody because there's no problem. Not only that, I don't take my problems to my family, no matter what we've been through. It's none of their business.
Mm-hmm.
It's nobody's business but ours. And I don't get people in the middle of my relationship because I don't want all that bullshit. Because more than likely, I'm going to still be in this relationship. So I'm just going to keep it over here.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. It's the same thing. She got my back, I got her back, and that's just that.
So let me ask this, because this is what we talk. Hey there. Hey, Yummy. How you doing? Good morning, my sis in love. Yummy, my sister too, y'all. My sister in love.
Yeah.
My sister in love. You know it's what it is. But good morning. I just saw it. Sorry.
You was talking. She in there laughing.
Yeah. But, and we're going to get to the comments, but we just kind of talking right now, y'all. I'm not ignoring y'all, but listen, and I'm going to scroll down and scroll back up. I know what I'm doing. Just ride with us. We practice. We learn a little shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake, but we getting it.
Right.
But like, how much is too much? Because when is it actually an insult and when do you intervene? Because I might not like some of my spouse's family. And this isn't for me. I have an amazing relationship with all 8 of Brown Sugar Bear siblings.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the mammies I didn't get along with.
The mammies.
And I don't not get along with them. It's just the fact another grown woman will never check me.
Yeah.
I don't have no play in me. So I checked it. They not used to that type of it ain't nothing personal. They call me right now. I talk to them. We good. But I meant what I told you.
Right.
Don't play with me.
Right.
But like where do you intervene? Because listen, we all are a little petty. We all have that conversation. So if I'm in the back and me and I'm talking about something that somebody in the family did that I don't like and I don't like them and we just talking about it. Okay, so then BSB go to his family and they talk is shady about me, right? Well, I was just shady about their situation. So, okay, but they shady about me. At which point is that insult too much where it's disrespectful to me and you should have spoke up? At what point is it too disrespectful and you should have checked them instead of just listening to them vent about me?
From jump. From the beginning of the conversation is how I feel. I if I was to go to my family's house and Yummy wasn't with me and you know, they had their reservations or whatever about her, you can't talk about her in front of me. Whatever you have to say, you better say it when I'm not present.
Okay.
I mean, I just feel like from the beginning, because that's just how I feel. Don't let nobody talk about me, and I'm not gonna let my family talk about you. That's just not how we roll. And that's just the understanding that we have. Like, we in this, us two. You know? So that's just, those are, like I said, those, there are boundaries, and those are mine. You know, that is my wife, and like I said, I take my vows seriously, and it's to death do us part, period. And so, like I said, the way she's been there for me, no one else has. You know, of course, my mama raised me. That's her job. She had me here. But as an adult and being a married woman, it's nobody's job but my wife's job to take care of me, just like it's nobody's job to take care of her but mine. You know,
I agree with that. I a lot of people don't agree with that, but I really agree with that, sis. Once you're married, once you said it's us, right? Because some people, you know, aren't married, but they're more committed than some people I know that are married. Let's be clear.
Absolutely.
So once you decide it's us, right? We in this together. We're gonna build this life together. At that point, nobody else is relevant. I fully agree. Your children, your parents, nobody. It's the two of you, and then everything else falls in place around that. I agree. I believe that. I do. I agree with you when it comes to that.
Okay.
That's how I feel about it. I don't, baby. If we end this, we end this. And
Right.
if we ain't, we ain't.
What I look like being on my family side, and then I gotta come home to you, I'm gonna be looking crazy because you're gonna be looking at me like, bitch, I know you did not. You know what I'm saying? That don't even look right. This is who I lay with. This is who I live with. This is who I have a life with. And I'm over there on my family side, like, yeah, talk about her, talk about her. No, that's just stupid. That's dumb. You know, I no. I'm not finna have no drama and chaos over here because of how my family feel. Nah, keep that over there.
Now, how do you feel? Because, you know, for us, like when I don't know if BSB family be talking about me or not. Because when he be on the phone with them, they speak, you know, they be talking. And those Dominicans got their own little lingo. So, like, they words don't line up with Spanish. So sometimes I don't know what they be saying. It's kind of like when I be talking to my family, you know, ebonically. BSB don't always know what we be saying.
Say it again, sis. How you be talking?
We be talking fast and talking country. You know how it
goes. Loud.
Yeah, and he don't always understand. Sometimes he'll say something, and because of what he say, you realize English is BSB's second language. You be like, how the hell you got that out of that? Y'all know it be like that for real. If you have, you know, it just is. So I don't really know, because when he be on the phone, like with his godmom and them, with his mom and them, when I be talking about his mom, I'm talking about his godmother, Ashley. That his mother, I don't really speak on her, because I said what I said and meant that. That's all I got to say. When I talk about his mom, like I be like, well, he was on the phone with his mom. I'm talking about his godmother. They be over there talking. I don't know what they be saying. And then she get on the phone with me. She always want to talk to me. We get on the phone, child. Y'all know my Spanish limited.
Girl, she is not talking about you see him and then getting on the phone with you. I can tell you that.
But I don't. But what I'm saying, I don't really know what he talked to all his family like that, because 85% of BSB's family do not speak English.
Right. You said that.
Listen, he was a teenager when he came to the United States.
Right.
So they not like 3 or 4 generations in America. They not. So, but I don't really know what I told y'all. Want me something to translate in earphones? Not just for the pedicure place. But I know they not. We be laughing. They are so good to me. Right. But what I'm saying, you don't always know. And I have seen people like get upset. Like I have friends who went, like if BSB family call and we out and about and they're talking, and they'll be like, he doesn't speak English when he's on the phone with them in front of you. And I'd be like, no, why would it? They don't speak English. They couldn't talk. And they're like, well, you don't know what they say. You don't know. And I'm like, what? I think that there are some ways it just is overboard. Like, I think that would be ludicrous of me to be like, don't talk to your family around me if you're not going to talk in English.
Right. Right.
Regardless of what they may be saying, I don't have that. That's crazy to me, right? But I literally have people who are around us who are like, oh no, you don't know what they're saying. But I don't see it like that.
Right. That's good.
But how do you so in talking about this, how do you even really know if it's insults or not? Or do you just, because you feel like it's about you run with that?
No, if I'm not sure or positive, or I'm just not going. I'm just not. If I'm not sure about it, I'm just not gonna touch it. I mean, it's unnecessary. What you always tell people, I like my peace, and I'm disturbing my own peace by overthinking, and we know I overthink. We know I do a lot. So, but I'm not doing it over that.
Right.
I'm just not gonna do it to myself.
And you know what, sis? I think that, and that's kind of my point. And so you see that, boy, we be on the same page. It's crazy, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
we the same.
We don't compare ourselves with that because we're not sure. So why would we just sitting up here like, I wonder if I'm not that girl. I'm not that I wonder if girl. No,
exactly. I think that kind of goes into that distrust, like you going through phones and shit. Right. Like you don't, I feel like it's a different area, right? But I feel like that type of stuff is insecurity in yourself. It's not about the behavior. Because like you said, and what you said was key. I'm not disturbing my peace. Right. If you doing it or that's what's going on, it'll come to me. Right. I'm not finna go looking for nothing. Right. So I'm not going to go and look for the conversation to have been negative about me. Right. You see, I think sometimes people blow it out of proportion. I've seen it where they'll be like, well, they was talking about me, or, the family. His family, her family, they don't like me. Their family don't like me. Why? How do you know? And then sometimes it's because you went and told them all y'all business too. Sometimes, see, that's why you can't you should shut up. Some people should shut up. You went and told your family this stuff that happened, right? That your spouse did to you or whatever transpired. And now you want your family to act like that ain't happened because you act like that ain't happened. That's unfair. Right.
I agree.
It's kind of like if your spouse's family has hurt them, right? Because my issue with BSB's mom is that he was abandoned when he was born at the hospital. They left him at the hospital. Aww. And his father's family, when they found out that they had abandoned him, went and got him. Right. Because they didn't even know that he was abandoned. They went, right. So that's his grandparents raised him. But so I have all of these, as a mother and a woman and how I love him, I got an issue with that, man.
Yes, baby. Don't let nobody make Yummy mad because I'm mad too.
Hello. And so that was kind of what kind of fueled. I was like, no, you're not going to disrespect him. You've done enough, right? But the fact is, when BSB decided she could come and stay with us, I really should have let that go. I shouldn't have held on to that because he made that decision. But for me, because I love him, I'm still pissed about it.
Right.
About that part of it.
Right.
So when are you as the spouse who's being insulted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you say something to first? If you're insulted, who are you addressing? Are you going to address who insulted you, or are you going to tell your spouse and let them talk to their family?
Ooh.
That was a pretty good one, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I don't know. I have a bad temper, but I don't know. And I say that because I know that when I get mad, and I pop off at the mouth. And that's just me. Like, I'm ready. Let's go. But, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I just don't know, because I don't know. I'm quick with it and I'm slick with it. So, I don't know.
And the truth is, I think that's where the for me and BSB, that was where he kind of was like, you could have just said something to me and I could have handled it. But baby, listen, it wasn't time to say nothing to you. I feel like in the moment I'm gonna address it.
And yeah, that's your spouse, and I think, like, the way that you love them is just like different. Like, you're protective of them, and you know what I'm saying. So it's just kind of like, yeah, let me just go on and handle this, because you're protective. That's your husband. You're protective of him, and that's why you acted the way that you acted, because you are protective of your husband, and you don't like the disrespect. Same over here. I don't like disrespect. I don't. But with, if there's a situation with Yummy, with her on her end, I try to let her handle it, because, like I said, me and my temper and how I am and how protective I am, it's just out of control. So the grown me will sit down. We'll sit down now, but I can't say that for the before grown me. So I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. But at any moment, that can change depending on what the situation is.
Hello. And I think that's something for me too. Exactly, right?
Right.
But I think that's very true at me now, at my age now versus then. Because we're talking, BSB was still active duty when that happened with his mother.
Right.
And so that was years ago.
Right.
But it's almost like I'm one of those people who I feel like if I stop and pause the situation and wait till I'm somewhere I can tell my spouse what happened. Because if I try to tell you right there on the spot or outside, they're going to know I'm pissed, because I'm going to be screaming and talking a lot of shit.
Oh, you're going to be loud, because that's how you talk.
Yep.
I get it, because I'm the same way. So you're gonna hear me, and I can honestly say that's one thing I had to get control of, because Yummy don't like that loud shit. She don't like it. I mean, she's gotten used to it, but she don't like that loud, and I get it. But I don't like that monotone either. So, we compromise. We compromise.
But like,
so close, so I'll be like, what?
And I feel like people get amnesia, right? I feel like if I wait to address this, they ain't gonna remember all they did. No, I'm finna tell you about it right now, so you can't forget what you did that made me act like this. I'm finna check it across the board right now. Like toddlers. You can't wait to discipline no toddler. They be done forgot what happened.
Right. And I told you,
that's how I feel about adults. I think adults get selective amnesia.
Oh,
and they be like, something happened, you argue with somebody and you talk about it, and they act what their version of the story is like, are you serious? Was you there? I saw you, but was you there?
Right. Right.
I did say that. I did do that, but this what you did. It's like they completely forget they part.
Yeah.
And so I don't like to give people the chance to forget. Now we can talk about it right now because you remember it.
Right. And that with girls is probably why I don't have any friends, because if a girl was to come and tell me something that another girl said, I go to that girl because I'm confrontational. And so say it to me. What'd you say to her? Just say it to me. I don't want to hear what she said you said. I want to hear what you said you said.
Exactly. Because if you sat in the room, you heard everything.
Mm-hmm.
But what you said, I don't give a damn what you heard. What did you say?
Right.
When you sat in that room about me.
Where they were so comfortable to say it.
Mm-hmm. Hello. I got questions. So you want to get to the comments a little bit?
I don't know which one we stopped at. Okay.
I know where we stopped, but
you got it.
Okay, I thought I had marked it, baby. Love said, I don't like none of my husband's family. Hopefully they don't see this. Lord of mercy. I like the views, but I hope they don't see it either.
Girl.
She said, I'm the only one that's allowed to talk about my husband. Hello.
That's right.
There are boundaries. I chill, Lala said. If it goes to a disrespectful level, hell no. Disrespect is disrespect, period.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no one gonna disrespect either side, especially my significant other. Okay. Either side. I like that you said that, because I feel like I'm sorry, I done got talking again. Some people in their marriages, one family is treated better than the other. Have y'all ever seen that? Y'all got any friends who are married where one family they hang out with, but the other family they don't have nothing to do with? And you be like,
people in my family. I got people in my family like that. So hell yeah.
Like sometimes the families can have disagreements and they forgive one side quicker than the other. Mm-hmm. I don't like that double standard. I feel like either we all gonna get along or we not.
Right.
But we're not gonna have all this side chatter. We is or we ain't.
Right.
So yeah, I think it should be like that. Either side, like it's cross the board, balance, baby. Ain't what your rules are they rules.
Right.
Just because it's my family doesn't mean my family is better than BSB family.
Right.
Me and him have to have the boundary and the standard across the board on either side.
That's right.
So I don't like to see when it's not quite that way. You do see that, and I don't like it.
That's a lot of problems.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's just like with kids. You can't have two different sets of rules in the house.
No.
You can't.
They don't try to play you.
Mm-hmm.
No, you ain't doing it up in here. We all on the same page. Everybody on the same page.
This is what it is. Let's write it down so you can go look at it.
Right.
So yes, I think that balance is that's a really good point, Lala. So that's why I stopped and talked about it.
That's right.
Love said, I talk about them all to my husband. Don't tell me the BS they do then. Oh Lord. So he tell you what's going on and you give your synopsis and opinion. I do that too. Hell, you shouldn't have told me if you ain't want to know what I had to say. You knew what I was gonna say. You wanted to hear me say it because that's really how you feel. You just didn't want to say it. Love said this would be a great topic for my friend. Her mother-in-law still disrespects her, and they've been married 16 years because she had kids before him. Baby, and he ought to check the mother-in-law. Like, this one of them situations. I'm going to tell you how I feel about this, Love.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what's going on, and he chooses to be with her having children, he need to check his mammy. At this point, this one of them situations where he should have been checked it, or either love his wife enough to stop exposing her to the disrespect. And that means he need to cut his mammy off. I said it.
Mm-hmm.
Your mother is wrong, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Screen record this part so you can send it to her.
Hashtag replay. Share it.
Hello. But no, he out of order. This definitely should not been going on this long. Baby, he is a weak man and he need to stand up. He a mama's boy and need to man up. He need to tell her that's my choice. Her having kids before, after, or during ain't none of your damn business. This is what I choose. I chose her. I chose her kids. And you need to respect her or else you're going to lose me too. That's it. I don't care if that's his mother. That's what I said earlier. When they came together as one, baby, that was all she wrote. When they said we doing this life together.
That's it.
That woman don't matter no more. And that's what I said. And the Bible say that too. To leave your mother and cleave to your wife or something. It might be the other way around. Something like that. It say though.
Yeah.
What you think? Right.
I already said it. Them vows is them vows. And when I took them vows, this is exactly what they meant. Don't nobody come before my wife. Period. Nobody.
Baby, and I'm gonna tell you, because you know we a blended family. Peaches is a blended family. They could. I wish BSB family would say something about Summer and Jonathan and Bryson. I wish they'd give me the opportunity to correct them.
I ain't crazy now.
If they don't even have the right to even be having that conversation, much less to have an opinion about it. Are you crazy?
Right.
Oh, no. And I'm going to tell you something. She ought to think about leaving his ass if he still ain't stood up for her to his mammy.
16.
And I said what I said. I don't care if it's 16 or 46 years.
That's a long time.
Baby, you're not going to let your mother keep talking to me crazy.
Yeah.
That would be such a problem in my home.
Yeah.
I would be cussing him out on a regular about his mammy. I ain't lying at all, baby. It would be such contention over that situation in my home. We would have to get a divorce. And I'm not for divorce. I want to see everybody make it, baby.
Right.
I want to see marriage rates increase. And I want to see the lasting lifetimes.
Right.
However, baby, listen. Some things just got to get cut off. And that right there is ludicrous to me. I would never sit under those circumstances. Nope. Now, what she do, it's her choice. She grown. But I'm telling you, for me, ain't no way I'd be being disrespected for 16 years. Not without no charges and a bail bondsman needed. And it would have been him and her that would have got it. Because he, at this point, this long is as guilty as his mother.
Yep. Could still going on.
Baby, that's crazy. And the mother-in-law will say, why are you paying for college for that kid? It takes from your kid. And they both see, the God is Zion. Love. For real. Why? I got a question because I'm a mother with adult married sons, right? Larice, my PIC, that's my daughter in love. So my son should be telling me what he doing with his money. And I should tell my son what I think he should do with his money. Are you kidding me? And forget what they paying for it with. I don't even got the right to tell my grown ass married son with his own children what to do with his money. What am I doing? Why does his mother think she has the right to care, to have an opinion about this? Why does she think that boundary? See, boundaries, says boundaries. What is going on? I don't understand.
Yes, quit minding my business. Get out of it. It's so irritating.
And my son live with me. We multi-generational here, baby. My son live here. And him and his wife be in their room and they close their door. I don't bother them. Now, sometimes I go knock on the door and go in there and sit down and talk with them. But when they be in there not want to be bothered because I want to be bothered. Now, I do that. But at least I love them. It's not me being petty.
Right.
I'm going there and we, hang out a little bit.
Right.
But they got their room. They son. I don't tell them what to do with too. Right. I don't care that they live here. He is a grown man. His wife is a grown woman. They are one. They have a child. I ain't got no child. That ain't my business. Why we can't check ourselves that we just wrong?
Right.
And that's the problem here. That bitch don't want to say she wrong. His mother, that's who I'm talking about. His mother, the bitch, don't want to say she wrong. And this is coming from a mother of an adult son. Wait a minute, sis. You don't share with everybody. Your son grown. Do you mind his business?
Absolutely not. His business is his business. It's not mine because he can't mind mine.
I don't even know what my son make per hour on his or if he's salary. I don't have a clue.
Right. He tell me what he want to tell me. I don't pry.
Oh, okay.
I don't
and
pry.
Why is that?
Because he grown as fuck.
Okay.
And he has his own life. And I've raised him, so and he took it from there.
Oh, wait. Oh, love. Lord. Your friend ought to divorce his ass and tell her take half. After 16 years, she can get half and benefits. Maybe should have gone. And I hate to say that, but he ain't got no risk. He care more about his mother than he do her. Mm-hmm. Or he'd have been checked that bitch, and I mean it. Mm-hmm. I ain't playing no games. I mean just what I said. And I'm a mother with a son that's married and has children with her. Baby, bump that shit. Lala said, my ex-fiance was Puerto Rican. I stayed with him and his family where I learned multi-generation home and Spanish. The whole family was teaching me. I can understand but speak only a little. Oh, no, I know Spanish. But each culture has their own like Ibana, it's like their own dialect. Like they got their own little slang, their own little way of saying certain things. And it ain't in the Spanish book. I can't even listen with Babel and get them to tell me what they just said because they say they don't recognize the word because it's not proper Spanish that they're speaking. So that's the things I don't know what they be saying. And y'all know I speak Spanglish. It's a little of this and a little of that. But I tell you, that multi-generational thing, that be deep with us Spanish people. We be real deep about it. We love to pile up in a house. And y'all we started that. It wasn't them other people. Let me stop. I go somewhere I ain't going.
Yeah, go get to them coming.
But I picked up and they was talking.
Get back to them comments, sis.
Ooh, wait. But I picked up when they was talking on me in Spanish and broken English. See, there they go. They speaking Spanglish. It took 2 times. Nope. Stood up, told them about their sales, and moved out that day. I'm sorry that was happening. I like that. But see, adults don't want to just be adults and talk directly and say blah, blah, blah.
Right.
If something go on in this house that I don't like, or Jonathan don't like, or Larice don't like, or Summer don't like, or BSB don't like, or whatever, we talk about it.
Right.
We don't sit and act like it's not going on. We don't, baby, we all living here together. Mm-hmm. Ain't none of us should be walking on pins and needles.
Right.
We all pay bills. Mm-hmm. We all clean up. We all run errands. What in the hell we ain't all talking for?
Right.
And that's what happens even in friend groups and stuff. People start having all these side conversations and never talk directly to each other. Sis, me and you talk about that because both of us is very strong in, baby, I'm talking to you. Why I need to ask them? Don't tell me what them said or about or I don't care.
Right.
I don't want to. I don't care because they didn't say it to me. Because baby, believe this: if I got something to say, I'm gonna come to you.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna talk about it. And if you don't want to talk about it because your feelings hurt, you're in your you know, you just whatever. We ain't got to talk about it. But until we do, we cannot move past right here.
Right.
Because we got to talk, you got to understand.
Right. That's right.
Oh, no. That's the one thing I love the most about our relationships is that we don't, neither one of us, whether we irritated with what the other person said, or we don't like it, or we think different, whatever it might be, we may just be having a bad day. And so what you said just hit me different. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But we ain't got to hide that. We be right here in each other's face, knowing the other one ain't like the shit we just said. Oh, well, we finna keep talking about it. Like, and I value that so much.
Yeah.
Because that is so uncommon. But it is so required to have a solid relationship of any kind.
Yes. It's healthy.
Yes.
It's healthy.
Very. I don't understand it. Love said, my ex was Middle Eastern, and I know damn well they was always talking about me. Oh yeah, baby, they was talking about you bad too. Because they don't.
Not you instigating.
They was. Them people don't like none of us over here.
Oh no. Oh, absolutely not.
If you was an American, they was talking about your ass. You hear me? Good too. Good too. But that's all right. Let them talk. You won't fight though. Nah, I bet that.
Yeah, I ain't been trying to fight since 2025 started. I'm not about to play with her.
Then I be boosting it up too, sis.
I need you to sit down, please.
I've been in angry modes. I've been in angry Smurf mode since them steroids.
Right. Oh my
gosh. Oh wait. Lala said they were shot. I translated and picked up. Y'all taught me and then tried me.
That's crazy as hell.
Teach me the language and then mad I know what you
talk about me in your language. That's crazy as hell.
Teach me. Oh Lord of mercy.
Oh man.
Oh, people crazy.
Yeah, they are.
Oh Lord. But Larissa's mom, two mama. She is a Filipino.
Mm-hmm.
And her English, she doesn't be, but baby, when me and her get together, see if we know just who and what we talk about. Right. And when I tell you we talk cash, money, record shit, baby. Oh, we talk good. That is my girl. I love her so much.
Yep, you told me that.
And her daddy, and Larice is the youngest of her siblings. So Larice's parents are in their 70s.
Okay.
They not our age.
Right.
They older, like they could be my mama.
Right.
And daddy. Age.
Right.
Like they that old.
Right.
And but we have a good time. And they are just good people. But that's what I say when I tell people, either you family or you ain't.
Right. That's right.
We are all family. When they come to Florida, we all are family. When we go to North Carolina, we all are family.
Right.
Like, I don't feel uncomfortable. BSB doesn't feel uncomfortable when we go over there. We're going to sit in that living room, child. BSB will be in there snoring.
Right. I'm not going nowhere I feel uncomfortable at all. I promise you I'm not. Nowhere. So that's good. That is good.
And so when I tell people, when I talk to people, and I tell them like this is what healthy relationships look like, and people are like, well, no, you don't. And I'm like, I'm living it. Like, I don't understand. And it's simply because people understand boundaries.
Right.
I know and respect Laura and Dennis. They respect us.
Right.
We don't cross boundaries. I'm not over here telling them what to do at their house. They're not over here talking to Larice about my house. And we not over here talking to Larice about them. You see what I'm saying? But people think that you got to be negative and talk negative to build these relationships, to build a relationship with someone else, so you have someone on your side, on your team. When really all you got to do is be an adult. All you got to do is make clear boundaries and everybody respect it.
Right.
Adulting.
Right.
But the problem is people would rather just keep being miserable. Like you said, sis, I ain't disturbing my peace for your ass. Ain't happening.
I can't do it, baby. I can't. I love it too much. I love being unbothered and not bothered and, you know, all of that. I love it too much. No, we're not doing it. Maybe I'll stop talking to you. I'll block you, stop talking to you, change my phone number. Leave me alone. I'm not going to be bothered with it. Leave me alone.
And the funny thing is how, think about it, how many different types of relationships we have mentioned, and it all comes back to the same thing: boundaries and respect.
Right. Absolutely.
Don't nobody want to talk, and everybody wants to do what they want to do. Tell me that's not the most elementary school mindset you've ever heard. But that's the fuck where we at. That's what people want to do.
Right.
It's obscene. Y'all know I've been on that, using that word a lot lately. I don't know why, but hey, can you spell it?
I can.
Me too. But yeah, so I really, you know, want people to just understand that all of these things can be changed and put in place respectfully. It don't really require, I know we over here laughing and joking, and you know, there has some incidences and things that have occurred over the years. But that doesn't mean that that's the best way to handle it, that that's the right way to handle it, or that there's not a better way to move going forward.
Right.
But I'm an adult. And as such, I will be treated as such, which means you will respect me and my boundaries, and I will do the same.
Right.
I don't gotta like you. We don't have to have the same personality traits. We don't have to have the same ethical code. Listen, there's some things that some people will do that I'd be like, duh. I would. Okay, I give y'all an example. Go listen. I just be clear about me. I would never, ever buy bootleg movies. I ain't never bought a bootleg movie in my life. Because I'd be like, that's copyright. I'm not doing that. That's illegal. However, I told y'all I cut my power on myself at my house one time when they cut it out.
It's because you did it, sis.
I did.
No, listen, I'm saying it's because you did it. Yes. It was okay because you did it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I done ran things from point A to point B.
Right.
I've done, you know, if it'll move, I've probably shaken it 3 or 4 times for $1. I'm gonna tell the truth about me.
Right.
So it's not that. It's just we may see different things ethically differently. We may see different situations, look at it and see it differently. And so we are different people. We make different moves. That's what makes us amazing, and the world so thrives like it does.
Right.
But you have to make sure, you have to respect other people when they have been clear and concise with you.
Right.
When there has been an understanding established, respect is required.
Yep. That's one of our hashtags. Respect is the requirement.
Is.
Period.
That's all. Yeah, when you're exposed to it a lot, yep, Lala said it. Lala, you figure it out when you're around it long enough. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
With the exposure, you get to learn different things. That's how I know a little stuff. What happens in your home is your business. Don't tote it out the house to others unless it's DV. Baby, speak up most definitely on that part.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I I don't agree.
With what happens in your home?
Oh no, with
Well,
the
but
unless
don't.
it's DV.
Oh, okay.
I don't agree with that. Because listen, if you gonna stay, don't involve me. If you and I say this because I have friends and I have myself been in that type of dealt in relationships with people where we both did that to each other. It wasn't a one-way street. I
Mm-hmm.
told y'all I used to like to fight men.
Mm-hmm.
I used to look for one that I could to try me so I could bop him in the head. Ooh wee. I was crazy, y'all. But so I don't agree with that. I feel like if you're done and you're ready to leave and you want me to help you, I got you. But until you fully persuaded you done with it, don't involve me. Because a lot of people, my friend, y'all know my friend that last year, her and her two daughters, remember they were
Mm-hmm.
murdered.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a DV situation.
Yeah.
My friend, her that wasn't a new relationship. Her and that man been doing that for years, y'all. And I'm talking years, like over 10.
Wow.
And she chose to stay. See, I couldn't talk about it then because baby, that hurt me.
Right.
But they was together. They lived together. They were together. It didn't matter. So it wasn't my place to be involved. I'm not coming over there to help you get him. I'm not coming over there to help you pack up and then you're going to go back tomorrow. I'm not doing it
Mm-hmm.
because you want to be there. And if that's what you're going to continue to do, then do that. Because listen, believe it or not, there are some of us that until you realize to love yourself properly, you just be there. Like
Right.
it's for many reasons. You're there because it's comfortable. You're there because it's familiar. You go back because you really don't love yourself enough to think nobody else will be bothered. It's all type of reasons why you stay. But you go back. That ain't my choice, my decision. But
Right.
if you was an adult or making that, my friend, that baby, listen, when I tell you, and listen, sis know this because we talked about it. I know for a fact that he ain't lying in that report and in that court case when he said that they had sharp objects and was wearing him out, her and her daughters.
Mm-hmm.
He had to go to the ER, y'all. They got his, you hear me? Because they fought back. They was fighting. She didn't try to leave. So no, I don't. That's why I don't agree with that. If you there and you want to be there, you stay there. And if you going through it, and I know you being hit on, and you ain't came to me and said he hit me, I will never mention it. I ain't gonna ask you what's wrong with your eye. I'm that type of friend. I'm not gonna ask you. Do you want to tell me? Because if you don't share it with me, I'm not. Because it's obvious you are right with it. See, that's a boundary. Your business ain't my business
Mm-hmm.
if you don't tell me. So I definitely disagree with the whole if getting involved if it's deep because baby, okay, you gonna end up 6 feet under because you went over there to defend somebody who's still gonna be with them after your funeral. Mind your business.
Yeah. I was gonna say that like it could cause you to get hurt too, by trying to go and help. I like it can put you in a bad situation.
Yep. And unless it's a child, your business is your business. And I mean just that. Now, if it's a child, baby, I will kick the door down myself and tell you the police on the way.
Right.
But about a child. But by a child, I mean under 18. If you 18 or older, ain't none of my business. See, I'm going to stay in my lane, baby. And I like it over here.
Yep.
So I disagree with that part of it with the unless it's DV speak up. No, it ain't my business to tell your story. Nope, because when I was fighting, let me tell you a story. I had a fight one day with a dude I was dealing with in Girton Bull Yard in the slough. When I beat him down to his draw, like he ain't have no clothes on, because he kept coming at me, and every time he'd come here, I lay him up again.
Ooh, wait.
I picked up a 40-ounce bottle of bull of Blue Bull, y'all, and it was empty laying in the yard. When I tell y'all, I picked that up and slung it upside his head. I mean, just that from a distance. It was such a good fight that my granddaddy Bull said, April, next time you gonna do something like that, tell me so we can sell tickets.
Oh my gosh.
When I tell you I used to, and I'm not telling you he didn't fight me back. There didn't one person in my family get involved in that. And it wasn't their place to. I'm grown. I went in the yard because he was already sitting over there with them. I went in the yard and checked him. I knew where he was at. I went there knowing what I was going there for too. And I believe that a lot of people know exactly what they're choosing to do. So it ain't none of our business. That's how I feel about it.
All right now.
Now I might show up and help you drag them if you done now. But you know, all of my friends and family, they all will tell you, don't call April unless you know you done with the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I show up, we're not coming back and I'm not asking no questions. When I show up to a situation like that, I'm ready to go. I'm on 20, fuck 10. Let's go. I'm here to handle shit. So I'm that person. So I really stay out of stuff until I get there. She said, right, love. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I always bitch about it to my husband. Tell my spouse first.
Right.
They never had done it in my face though.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, love. I know they did. I told you. Love, I told you. They dare sure talk about you, but they is not gonna fight you. Not none of them. Try to go against the Quran. Facts. We had to speak on it right here, right now, together. Yeah, Lord. We're gonna talk about it.
It's me. It's me, baby. Yep. Don't bring me up unless you want to talk to me, because I'm sure gonna come and talk to you.
Hello, I'm gonna ask you what you had to say. I tell people, don't come tell me somebody said something about me, because me and you gonna go ask them about what they had to say.
Right.
Because you gonna tell me if they lying or not, because I wasn't there.
Right.
Since both of y'all is ignorant. Because what you coming to tell me for? And why are you carrying a bone? And if they weren't grown enough to tell me, and they told you, that show you that they already ain't about that life. Why is you bothering me with this? And that's how I feel about it. Don't come tell me what nobody else said. Don't, because I don't care. They didn't tell me.
Right.
They didn't mean it. Because if they meant what they said, they'd have told me.
Right. I feel you on that.
But what you got to do? I'm not Jesus. What you had to say? I'm serious. It's crazy to me. Love said, I've been married almost 14 years, so I must be doing something right. Hello.
Yes.
The mother-in-law treats the kids differently. See?
Oh, Lord.
Why? The fact that she allows somebody to mistreat her children make me look at her different. I said what I said, love. I know that's your bestie. But they couldn't nobody mistreat my kids. I don't care if it was their daddy.
Right. Not nobody.
Not now. So, baby, you can't mistreat one of mine now.
Right.
You understand? I don't care how they ain't that grown. You hear me? I'm still the mama. And certain things gonna make me show up in your face.
Same.
She is crazy that know that, and her kids are still being exposed. Because let me tell you something, her kids know it too. Then those kids know that they mother is sitting there watching this bitch mistreat them and ain't said a word. Baby, listen. Oh, love, I don't like her no more either. Your friend need to get her grown ass together.
She's serious too, love. Don't say nothing else about it now.
She out of order. How you let somebody mistreat your children? Mm-hmm. I don't care who it is or what they're doing. I don't care how big or little of that. Now, see, up until now, I was like, he should check his mother. But the fact is, at that point, baby, listen, all y'all can go to hell. Mm-hmm. Me and mine up out of this hole.
Right. Period. And you ain't got to worry about us being around you no more.
Love, you gotta love. That's your friend. You got to be honest with her. You got to be honest with her, cause baby, she is bad. She is wrong as they are. That she allowing that. That's I don't play about no cheering. Ain't no give. Ain't no take. Ain't no play.
And love, smart as your mouth is, why you ain't told your friend?
Why? And if you have told her, why you still her friend? I mean, I'm gonna ask real questions. Because I would never be friends with a woman who allow her children to be treated differently by anybody. Mm-hmm. I would never.
No.
I ain't got many friends now.
We don't have the same boundaries. We don't have the same boundaries. So no, absolutely not. I can't be your friend.
Some things are just non-negotiables for
me.
So a lot of stuff for me, and you notice this for me, a lot of shit I just don't even care about. When I say I don't care, it don't bother me. I don't want to know. Y'all just don't know the level of how serious I am with it. I really do not care.
Yeah, she don't.
Until it's in my face and you bring it to me yourself. Your house, your business, all that ain't none of my business. But when children are being mistreated, see, the thing about children is they don't have a choice in real life.
Right.
They don't have a choice in real life. All they have is what you give to them. So children, that's why that's my non-negotiable.
Yep, you're supposed to protect them. That's your job. Baby, your job is to protect your kids.
I'm one of them people. You might push me a little bit, but you better not even go near them. I might swallow a little bit and just be like, okay, whatever. It ain't even worth my energy. But baby, you might as well have stepped on a live wire. You got shot by that fence. You touched on that boundary, baby. Because we finna handle this. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. So, love, you being who I believe you to be, you're going to have a tough conversation and make some tough choices. Because you can't support that. You can't. That's crazy. She out of pocket. That part, love, my youngest grandparents have something to do with his other kid, but not her.
Oh, wow.
See?
My son, dad's side catered more to the other kids than him. And that was okay with me because my family, baby, you can't even touch them when it comes to my village. So I didn't give a fuck about his village. I mean, if you ain't doing shit, why should I expect your family to do shit, right? So, yeah, none of y'all were factors. None of you. Yeah. So I get where she coming from. There are some sides of the family that treat your kid different, but my kid ain't got to be around you because I promise you he blessed. Beyond neighbors.
That is so crazy. It's kind of like for us, Joan 2 is here with us. Mm-hmm. But somebody at the door. But our other grandbabies are in another state, right? They're not close.
Right.
So we don't get to see them or hang out with them often.
Right.
So I do extra Like I be wanting to do extra stuff, or when we visit them, we try, because they're younger, they're working age, so their schedules are like mine used to be before I retired.
Right. Right.
So I know that they have to work, they have their jobs, everything. So when we go visit, I like to do like big things. Like we're going to an aquarium. We're gonna do this because I want, not because two need to do it or Zane, right? Because Zane be with us, he 11. But because I want to give them all of these fun experiences, because I know that most of our relationship is memory based.
Right.
And so when I see stuff like this, it just hurts me because I just don't understand it.
Right.
But it's kind of like that with Summer's father. Y'all know Summer and Jonathan, they don't have the same, none of my children don't have the same father. I don't do the same dumb shit twice. And his family, her siblings, they know all of them, they're involved in their life. They can't tell you if Summer dead.
Wow.
And it's been like that her entire life. Like they were never involved. So once I wasn't dealing with him no more, it was what it was. But I could have cared less because I don't care for his mother anyway. So it worked out best. I loved his daddy. Me and his daddy had a great relationship. He the one taught me how to make red beans and rice and gumbo. He the one, baby, we used to spin Johnny Taylor on a vinyl record. So me and his daddy had a great relationship.
Yeah, sis love her some Johnny Taylor.
Baby, I love Johnny Taylor, Bobby Blue Bland, Marvin Steve, ZZ Hill. Oh, I love me some blues.
Yep.
But so it's kind of crazy, as a grandparent. It's like, what?
Mm-hmm.
And I have different, grandkids, different places. So
right.
With multiple, that is ludicrous to me. How do you pick and choose which grandbaby you gonna have something to do with?
Right. How do you have a favorite? Get the fuck out of here.
Grandbaby, that is crazy.
Right.
I never understood the favorite kid thing ever, because I never had a favorite. There are things about each one of my children that I like and don't like.
Right. I never had a favorite either, sis. Never.
Y'all, she ain't got but one child, damn it. That's why I ain't even asked her about it. But so I couldn't. But could you imagine having a favorite grand?
No.
What the fuck, Chris? I love all of them like crazy.
Wait a minute, look. Oh wait, we ain't there yet.
It is love. The mother-in-law sent his kids birthday money, but not her kids. See that? That's so. You disrespecting my children. That's just a different level of disrespect.
Yeah.
And her child has been in the family since she was really, really young. He raised her. It's obvious he chose to raise her, and I don't understand why, as her father, he ain't checked his mother and just dismissed her completely.
Right.
The mother shouldn't even still be involved. Like, that would be my expectation of BSB. You gonna choose her or me. Yep. And that would be it. I'm not saying that she should do this because I don't understand. What I'm saying is, for me, as the wife, if Brown Sugar Bear family mistreated Summer and Jonathan and Bryson, even a little bit, I'm talking about a smidget. I'm not talking about openly black. I'm talking about just a little bit. Brown Sugar Bear would have to choose them or us. Because, baby, I ain't standing, sitting, or watching it. I wouldn't. There's just, you're adults. To mistreat a child as an adult is just ridiculous. There's no reason. There's no excuse. There's nothing.
Right.
And that's it. And but she need to tell him, you got to pick your mother or me. That's what I would do. Now that ain't obviously she been there 16 years. It's obvious that ain't what she gonna do, love. I know she ain't gonna. But I could not be friends with anyone who thought like that as another woman, as a wife, as a mother. I couldn't. I just would not be their friend. I would have to love them from a distance because I can't just stop loving you. That doesn't just shut off. But my boundary will definitely separate you from me.
That's right.
Do you think I don't love my biological mother and father? They are the reason I am who I am. They are who God chose to create me with between. Do you think I hate them? No, I don't hate them. I just have a boundary and an expectation, and they have failed to meet it. Over and over and over. I'm not going to allow it. Bye.
Right.
It's not that I don't love them, but I love my respect, my boundary more.
Right.
Because I don't have any exceptions to my boundaries. My boundaries are just that. They're mine.
Boundaries and I protect no me. Exceptions. I got to write that down, sis. Boundaries with no exceptions.
If there's an exception, why is that even a boundary?
Right.
Because now you're the one that's unfair and unbalanced.
Right.
Let's be clear about what see, that's the one thing about April. I ain't cutting no corners. I ain't sugarcoat. Let's talk for real. Let's have a real legit conversation. We ain't got to agree, but let's talk about it. And I need you to be able to answer my questions for us to have a conversation.
Right.
So, yeah, love. We're going to keep going. These comments I can catch up. Communication is effing key. Put it on the table. Yep, put it on the table, baby. And sometimes if it's your spouse, you got to put on the table naked so you can have your way.
That's right, sis.
Ow, ow, ow.
That's right. She's dropping nuggets.
Say something funny. He just tried to call me the other day. I'm not answering for you. Love, I know that's got to be hard. But you really need to have a real conversation with your friend. That was the one I had when I was 16. Figure it out. Mm-hmm. Oh, oh no, love. I knew exactly what that situation was. When you said your ex, I knew where the timeline fell in place. One thing about me, I'm street enough. I can put some shit together. I have a whole story. Love, I've only had 3 relationships. My husband is the 3rd, and it was a charm. The others were just sugar daddies.
So get him his 2 hours, baby. This is another reason why you get that husband his 2 hours, love.
See, they're 2 hours. She done went back to 2 hours. I tried to get to 45 minutes to stick.
Yeah, I heard you on your line. I was like, no, it ain't 45 minutes. It's 2 hours.
Sis mean that, so I guess we on 2 hours now, love. 2 hours. I'm gonna concede and just go on and jump on the 2 hour bandwagon.
Because of everything she says that he does.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and he's so good to her. He loves her so much.
Yes. So yes, 2 hours. 2 hours, ma'am.
Love said, I thought we all have turned our power on water on before. Now you know that's a hood trait. That's a hood trait, love. That's some hood shit now. Everybody ain't done that.
I did not know how to do
that. Listen, love, that's some hood shit there. We're gonna leave that there, but that's what that is, baby. Some activities are just hood activities.
Right. It's all right though.
If you're my friend, I'm definitely asking. Yes. Oh, they had big words. They almost got a divorce over a situation before. This is my BFF. That's her husband, is in the military. And the crazy thing is, he had nothing when they got together, and they built everything up together. 16 years has got to be together. What the hell you had 16 years ago? When I was just over 3. I was probably about a 400 credit score 16 years ago. Go with 352 before that.
You in that 352.
Yeah, so you think about how long 16 years ago was, sis.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's a long time.
Oh yeah.
That when they got in, that he ain't have nothing, and they built it together. The mother-in-law acts like it's just his child, but see, love, that's the problem. Let me go back right here. That's the problem, love. He ain't checked his mother.
That's what you
But
said.
as the mother, your BFF, she got to check shit because of her behind her children.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. She ain't got to check his mama. She need to check him behind what he's allowing to happen to their child. Because when he married her, he knew that child wasn't his. He chose that. You think you could tell BSB something about one of his kids or something about Jonathan? Or Bryson? You think you could tell me something about, baby, we is a blended family. You understand? Family, that's the part of it everybody need to keep code on. Family.
Right.
Nobody can bother none of them.
Mm-hmm.
So because they ours.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how he should feel. And I'm not saying that's what I think. That's how he should feel. That's right. The only way that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I said I don't care. The only way for him to think that it's correct is to think it's my job as the head of this house to protect who's in it. I don't care who on the other side of that is. Sorry that it's his mother, because baby, but I don't think he's losing much kicking her out of his life, because she don't sound like she worth shit anyway. Because she up here mistreating children intentionally. Mm-hmm. She ain't shit. And I said,
oh, definitely not. Especially if you mistreat. Come on now, kids. Please. No.
Mm-mm.
Are you serious? No. That grown woman can handle herself, but them children, they cannot.
Exactly. Baby, and even if they had a situation and they almost divorced, baby, they still having situations. So do what you got to do. What is we still up here almost over a situation before? No, it wasn't before. It's current. No, we can't do it. No. Baby, no. And I wouldn't have cared if we built the Taj Mahal together. I will get me and mine and go. I'll see you in court at the settlement hearing. But I'm going to get me and mine and go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a penny right now. I'll see you at the settlement hearing. Deuces. And I ain't playing.
Right.
One thing I ain't scared to do is be by myself and start over. I ain't scared.
That's right, sis.
Baby, listen, they're just certain things. I can't stand a mama's boy. But that's it. But the thing is that that's it. So gone. Oh, Love says she was her grandma's favorite.
All right, now, Love.
But Love, were you the favorite, or did your grandma know what you had experienced losing your mother, and so she gave you that extra love that you needed because you didn't have it? Because she wanted to make sure that you didn't have, she wanted to love you a little more because she knew what you had lost, and maybe the other grands had their mama.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes as we adults, as the grandparents, so we know what's going on and what the situations really are.
Right.
Listen, my husband calls me every day. I lost my phone wallet. Today, it was a couple $100. Oh, God.
Oh, just tell
Wait
me
a
to
minute.
leave money at home.
Baby, just carry your card. Lord. Exactly. It is her husband not speaking up. That's why they almost got a divorce. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hate it for them children. Them adults can figure their shit out. I don't really care. But I hate that those kids are being made to feel how they're being made to feel because an adult is an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
That's why my house is in my name.
Lord Jesus.
Love. Love. Hey. Well, hey, you listen, you got to have some type of sense about every situation. She said I was my grandma's favorite when my mom was alive. She knew the rest was crazy. If you don't,
Girl. You crazy too, love.
I'm finna say, are you the craziest? And that's why you get the extra attention.
Like she ain't crazy, girl.
They gotta watch you real close. But yes, I just that's just a tough situation. But I really like there are certain things that if you believe it, or if you that's just you support certain things, I can't rock with you. Now I might can network with you. I didn't say I couldn't make money with you, but there are certain things that are non-negotiable even there. I
Mm-hmm.
don't care what type of money's on the table. I'm not working with certain behaviors. See,
Right.
I like to look at people behaviors, their actions. So there I have those things where they're just non-negotiables. But there are some things where I'm just like, man, that's kind of weird. I don't agree with you, but baby, we can get this bag together.
Right.
Because it's just not that big of a deal.
It's business.
Exactly.
It's not
But I
personal.
cannot sit and break bread with anybody that is that touches one of my boundaries. I just can't. That is a non-negotiable for me. I just don't allow myself to even get close to people like that.
Right.
Once I realize you just not my cup of tea, I fall. I just don't be. You won't even really know it, but yeah, this is very surface.
Right. I just don't be bothered. I just can't. I'm not. I won't. I can't. Shit. I just ain't gonna do it. Ugh. I just ain't. Mm-mm.
No, but there are certain women when they make as adult women, if you make certain choices, I'm just like,
Yeah.
no, ma'am. Exactly. It is her husband not speaking. Oh no, that read that.
No,
Where did that come from?
it's
Oh, wait a minute.
yeah,
Oh,
you're right. That's the right one.
this is my house. My husband moved in with me. I know I shouldn't have let a man move in with me. For what? Baby, listen. Wait a minute. I don't agree with that. If he got an apartment and you got a home you own, why wouldn't he move in there? Where are you going to move to an apartment for?
And girl, that's your business.
Yeah, that's some of that your business. It don't really make me shit type of situation.
Right. Like
Why
my
do I even
opinion does
care?
not matter if I feel some type of way of about you letting him move in. That's your business. That ain't my business. Don't give a damn about what nobody say about it. You did what you did, and that's it.
I mean,
That's your business.
no, baby, I'm not.
Hell,
Sometimes you got to use more sense,
mhm.
and that's what the problem. Some people ain't got no sense because if you renting and I own, why would we, if we're gonna be together, move to what you renting? That don't make no sense.
Right.
Nope. Come on. And if both of y'all own your homes, why wouldn't you keep the better of the two homes? Why does it matter who the hell was there first? Right? Like I think some of those things people try to make about gender roles or stuff, and it's really kind of crazy.
It is.
because men don't think like women. A woman be wanting a home. She be wanting to be, to have that stability. Some of them.
Right.
He can have a roommate and he all right with that because he's single.
Yep.
Do you see what I'm saying? Most women don't want roommates. A lot of men should live together.
Mm-hmm.
When they single, that's just what happens.
Yep. I don't want no roommate.
Mm-hmm. I always lived alone. But my brothers, my military brothers, baby, I remember one time they had a 3-bedroom apartment. I swear to God, it was 8 of them living in there. The 3 on the lease had the bedrooms and the others was on couch.
Right.
Like they made it work. But we was active duty. They weren't always home. They were all single. So men and the way they think is different. So I really think that's just people want to say, well, a man should be able to take care and have all their shit together when they get married and get a woman. Well, what's she supposed to do?
Right. I agree with that.
Because, baby, I taught my sons not to marry no bum, just like I taught my daughters not to marry none.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Do you understand? And a bum is what I said, because, baby, that's gender neutral. A bum. Don't bother with them.
Right.
I don't want no scrubs. Scrubs is gender neutral. And I taught my sons the same thing I taught my daughters. And I taught my daughters the same thing I taught my sons, baby. I told them you ain't got to get married. Live, be happy. Mm-hmm. They all know my story, my past. My children know my body count.
Right.
I'm that honest with them. So, no, baby. We not. I think that y'all did what y'all needed to do, and baby, that worked for you. We ought to talk about that one day, cisgender roles. I can't stand it.
Mm-hmm. I'll write that down.
People be so caught up on that because you got a penis, you got to do this, because you got a vagina, you got to do that. Baby, go to hell. I don't got to do nothing.
Right.
And listen, most of us women, we can pee standing up. How many times y'all done pee squatting at this club? Squatted outside, baby, by the condo. I used to keep me a roll of tissue in my glove box. I got a little older and more mature now. I don't drink as much, so I don't got to pee as bad.
And some white.
Hello, right by the door. You open that front door and that back door and squat right between them. I've been doing that for years. Maybe y'all just crazy. Lil said, I'm still mad because he said he was going to give me my dream house. I told him I would pay for half. And he ain't going to let you pay for nothing.
She's too spoiled.
Spoiled rotten. That was the smartest thing I did was buy my house. See that? Thinking, even in the midst of chaos. Men aren't as smart as women with a lot of them, and they damn sure can't multitask. That's why they need a woman. But that need them. You know what? We balance each other out. Mm-hmm. Like I think that's needed. The spouse who is very for BSB, we talk about this all the time. Like I have 10 boxes in my brain. Every box is open. BSB has 10 boxes in his brain, but only one box gets opened at a time. And if that's not the open box, he's not thinking about it.
Right.
And I think that with spouses in a marriage, you need both. You need that balance because I like sometimes when he's like, okay, you just need to stop. That's enough. I'm tired.
Right.
And I'll be like, oh. Or you share.
You done did enough. Enough. Time out.
Right. Or the spouse, because he only got one box open, I can give him 4 of my boxes. And he got room for it. And he's going to just put it in rotation, one box at a time.
Right.
So it don't get done as fast, but he'll get to it.
Right.
balance. But I think that's needed. Like, you can't both have 10 boxes open at the same time.
No, ma'am, that's chaos.
Boy, I can't do it. I'll be around here fighting for real.
Me too.
Just angry because baby, what just spinning out of control, literally.
Yeah, you have to have that balance. The balance is good.
Love said, I haven't had to punch a clock since I got with my husband, unless I wanted to. Hello, boo.
Just ignorant.
Hello.
Just ignorant.
That's nice. But so did y'all enjoy the live today with us having a topic like we could talk all around it and y'all know how we do. We chat it up.
Right.
But did y'all like having like a topic, like a focus point? Did y'all like that today? If you liked it, hit some hearts in the comments.
Hit some hearts.
Pink or purple, pink and purple, pink and purple. You decide how you hit it. I don't care. Just give us some pink and purple hearts if you liked the way we had a topic today. Love said, yes, I always enjoy y'all.
Oh.
Yes.
We told y'all to give us some topics too. Give us some topics. Some stuff that I want to talk about.
On our link tree is our email. And we're going to get to where we're sharing that. Try to share it every day. Our link tree for Unique Sisters.
Yes.
But our email is there. Send us questions. Send us topics. Send us rebuttals or debates. Like if we talked about something and you feel differently about it. Or if we talk about something and you're like, hey, can I come up? I got a story. Come on. We'll drop the link. We can talk about it.
That's right.
But this is for all of us. You see there's an S in Unique Sisters. It's all of us.
Yes.
You know, it's in parentheses for us because it is us, me and sis up here. It's Unique Sisters. This is our baby. However, y'all the aunties, so we all just over here together. Y'all the sisters too.
Yep. Come on up. Come on in.
Let me
say what you got to say. Say, hey, next week I want to talk about this, or let's talk about this, and we'll make it a topic.
Or if you see something over here on YouTube, if you see a story or a topic and you like, good Lord, this is a good one, run it to us. You can send it to us anywhere. Well, not on Facebook. We don't either one of us do business chat on Facebook, so you can't send it there. But you could put it in a comment over on one of Unique Sisters or Peaches or Real Life with April. You could put it over on her perspective. You could put it wherever, but let us know if you see something. Now, don't tag us in no weird shit. Y'all know better. Y'all know us. So don't tag us in nothing. But if it's something that you think would be a good topic, don't tag me in nothing on the South Side. I'm going to say that. Do not tag Unique Sisters in nothing on the South Side. Right. Nothing. But if you somewhere else and you see something, tag us so we can go and look at it.
Baby, because the South Side don't need or want my opinion. And I ain't trying to get to them because it's real ugly and nasty.
I don't even got an opinion because listen, I'm going to tell you the facts. It's beneath me to conversate about it. I said what I had to say. My feelings were
needed.
I can't keep up with it. I can't, and it's very triggering for me. So I'm not going to I'm not disturbing my peace for nothing.
Right.
Look there. That's why I couldn't talk. I was going over there to put them hearts in the comments. Love said, I still think back. Wait a minute. She said, let me highlight this because I just can't hide. I still think back. Like, how in the hell did I end up on the South Side?
Because you saw some drama and you liked it and you wanted to come in. That's it. That's all. Don't be honest with yourself.
And then, for a lot of us, though, when I think, because I have not asked myself that same question, but then asked myself, like, how did all of these people come together and it become this chaos of the South Side. Like, how did the South Side even develop? Right? Like, how did this happen? And because this is the internet, you know, it's
Right.
like how did we? But the truth is, most of us that know anything about any of this used to just watch Maybay off and on over the years.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth. Like, I have been watching Maybay off and on since they was in. I remember when she bought Ivan a little used car and gave it to him as a surprise, or they acted like it was a surprise. It might not have really been a surprise.
Right.
I remember when she was in the petty room over there where they did, but it wasn't just her in room 21, right? It was a lot of people who are doing stuff now. So, but she was over there. And so she just is over. Now, I have never followed her on any other platforms other than Facebook, but I've never, not on YouTube or anywhere else. But then, well, no, that's a lie, because I did follow her on YouTube at one time. Because I was watching the very first night when she went live the first time on YouTube. So I think that's how a lot of us just was watching her and Ivan. Like, I remember when she used to bring little girls in to do hair and teach them things. Like, she used to do stuff like that. And all of this conversation is not new conversation surrounding her and all of the book, right? That book, that information in that book is not new information. Pieces of that have been let out all through the years. The thing is, it was always said that that was all a lie, that nothing like that happened. Then Bookgate happened, and then people started telling their truth. None of this is new information.
Wow.
So for me, it's not worth talking about. It's just triggering, because now it's triggering on different levels, because now all the truth is out.
Yeah.
And the fact is, like I said on my live the other day, everyone that participated in that said behavior is as guilty as the next one. And I will not sit with none of them. And I don't want to conversate with anybody that condoned that behavior from any one of them that did the behavior. I can't. Right. And so it's just not, so it's not about that. It really just happened. Like, we just kind of got threw over here. Like, I didn't even know we was going to the South Side. And really that's just kind of how it happened. It just turned into what the snowstorm has become.
Yeah, and me, like I tell you, sis, I knew her from doing wigs, and I don't know about all that other stuff, because girl, I don't know, and I don't care either, because it ain't none of my business, and I just can't be that involved.
I ain't never sent maybe $1, so I don't give a damn what you do.
So when I hear it, and then that's just that. I just hear it. I'm like, okay, because I'm nosy, and I check in and out, but that's just it. Like, that's just it. It's just not a thing for me. I hear it. That's it. That's all. I'm just not. Yeah, I'm not a fan, and I couldn't care less.
Hello, Love. I ain't getting no money. Love said it's not just the South Side. It's real bad on YouTube. See, I don't see none of that. Do you hear me, Love? Because I'm not doing it.
April be posting all day. Don't you see her page? And if you was on all 4 platforms, you know she don't even got time.
I post on all 4 platforms multiple times a day.
Right.
For real. So I don't really have time. But even before that, when I would just focus on Facebook, I went, sis, I ain't know nothing.
Right.
I used to learn shit all the time over on Chalet Panel with the rest of y'all. Oh.
Right.
And so I can have an opinion, and I may do, but certain things I can't. I can't allow myself because it's not good for me. It's not good for my peace, and that's
Right.
the priority.
Right.
She said, but I ain't seen nothing over here. Don't you tag us in none of that type of stuff. Just send it to us so we can go look at it. Because I ain't seen nothing, love.
Me either. Hey, look.
Tell
And
us
I've
where
been
to
up.
look.
I have been up. And when I tell you, I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue. Like because Jennifer, I'm sorry, love, when you came to my page the other day and you was like, did you see such and such? And I was like, no, let me go find it. Because girl, listen, I got a full-time job, and I got a full-time job at home. And then I got social media too. I'm talking about personal, my own, trying to get this money. So, baby, I just don't have time. I don't have time to be looking and scrolling and trying to find. And no, ma'am, I don't. I be tired
Me and
already.
Sid, and let's be clear, sis. When I'm not posting and you not working on Facebook, we be trying to talk together. Mm-hmm. We don't be trying to talk with everybody. We be trying. I don't want to care what you're doing. I want to talk to my sis, and right. We gonna be. But that's just it. I told you though, sis. You remember? I was like, you gonna see once you get to where you consistent and you get in that groove, you gonna see that's no time for it. I don't know how nobody do it.
But my head already be spinning. It can't be spinning about nobody else.
They be like the exorcist over here.
Baby, these people ain't in my family. This ain't, they ain't related to me. Look, they live all the way down the street, 5 hours away, 6 hours away. Baby, I don't got time. I just don't.
Listen, and I say this, so every time we get to talking about where I get all my petty stuff on YouTube from 2K. I'm watching. Baby, I try not to miss a live or 2K because, baby, oh, he's so funny. I just enjoy. I like that he just funny, right? Like
he say whatever the hell is what he do, and it's just funny as hell because he don't care.
Be laughing.
He laughs, so it makes it even funnier because he know he crazy.
Hello, and then you know how I am. So I love the fact that his wife is involved. Like Sarah is known, like she's trying to get her stuff going. Right. I've been trying to support her a little bit because I really appreciate her. Yeah. And what she, she really has some good things to say and stuff. So, but I don't know none of the drama. Like I don't be knowing 90% of the people 2K talk about. But baby, I'll be right there in the room because we're gonna make it funny. And if you was on there, I was laughing at you. I ain't apologizing for it. It was funny.
Baby, they bring him his story. So look.
Exactly. We trying to tell y'all what to do over here. Just bring us the opposite version.
Yeah, we like funny. Yeah, we like to laugh. We like we like funny. We like funny. I don't want nothing that's gonna piss me off, make me mad, make me cuss. Oh no, I just don't got time for it, baby.
We like to laugh. That's it. That's all. Both us.
Right. The people who that's for, they that's who that's for, and they do it. But it ain't for us over here. We talk about it all the time. It's just not for us.
You can send any good drama to Blicky.
Mm-hmm.
Not through us, but straight to her. Right. We're not passing the word. We ain't helping nothing. We're not doing that part. But you send it straight over there. Her and Purple will cover it.
Right.
Look, listen, networking, baby. I'll tell you where you can send that information though. Oh, she said, it's crazy. I knew Ivan was underage, but I didn't know it was this bad. No, I knew it was love. Think about the lifestyle they lived. There's not very many boundaries at that point. There were not very many boundaries at all. But the fact, my stance on it was, and I've said this to sis, is that I have heard him say it was all a lie that he was 18. So me being a victim, I'm going to always hear, if he says he was 18, that's what I'm going to believe. I'm not going to tell him he lying.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of what I may think or what it may look like, that's not my business.
Right.
So I just believed what he said because that's just what I chose to do.
Right. Hey, Maya, beautiful. Hey.
Hey, Cole. So I mean, but it's none of this information is new information. Some of them wigs are cute, almost made me want to get one.
That was initially. I don't watch her now at all. So it's been a long.
Yeah, I haven't watched her since that incident with Tati on that live.
Yeah,
when
honey,
she had her shaking for a T-bone.
Right. It's been a long time, honey. It was a long time ago when I watched her doing her hair online, just the different ones and all that installing. I don't even think she does it anymore because it's so much drama. That's when I watched, But
yeah
no,
they was in California when I was watching her do wigs.
Okay. Yeah. I couldn't tell you anything else because not for me, baby. Not for me.
Hello. I just ain't gonna look, and I'm not gonna stream, and I'm not gonna watch. I'm not giving her now view minute of mine because that's her bag, and I'm not supporting it. I'm just scrolling on YouTube and I see it. Pages going back and forth with each other. Child, I don't have time to scroll. The LaTruth, some other ladies, I don't even know their names. I'd have to look. No, I don't need to know because
we like to laugh, love, laugh.
We want you to tell us about where this man said a woman's role is what women should do, what men should do. We want you to share with us real life things that are happening, like the discussion we had today. Yeah. When should your spouse or should your spouse defend you against insults from their family?
Right. We want stuff like that.
Like, stuff like that, love.
Let's talk about it. Especially, we're married women and we live that life. So we, to exchange perspectives and opinions is good. I want to see how you think and I want to let you know how I think. I could probably help you. You could probably help me.
We want Ricky Lake type content, not Jerry Springer or Oprah. We want to be right in the middle, like Ricky Lake, Mari. We want some serious stuff, but we want to be able to laugh too.
Yeah.
But we don't want nothing Jerry Springerish. We don't want nothing that's Oprah-ish. We want to be right in that sweet spot, a combination of the two.
Right. Like I want to know why some of these people had allow their children to be on social media before the actual age that they're supposed to be on social media. It's a no for my child. And I mean that. And I stand on that. Now your ass can't be on there before you 18. Get your ass off of it. You ain't supposed to be on there. Yes, we're going to talk about it. So, there's topics like that because that shit is important.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of shit happens on here as we see, and it could even involve your children.
A lot of the reason kids are grown as they are is because of the exposure that they are that is available to them.
Correct.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. So that's for real.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that as well. Things like that, some people need to hear things to make a change, or some people need to talk about things so it could help them in their situations. Like, love, you said, what did you tell us? You said your daughter said she hated you and April told you to talk to her. Like, things like that. Yes, let's talk about it. We're your sisters. And we here to support, and this is a safe space so we can talk about it.
Yep. We having vision board and paint parties. We not doing a live stream of some petty shit over here.
Yeah, so it's just a little different over here, and it is what it is. But we appreciate y'all, but it's just different over here.
And that's the point. When this was created, it was completely under that umbrella.
Right, because I told sis, listen, I'm not going and look up, research, none of these people to talk about them on no live. I promise you, I'm not doing it. But my wife tell me about the news because it comes up on her phone. It don't come up on mine. Do you hear me?
Hello.
So the latest that's going on, she tell me, because I feel like news for the most part be so depressing and I can't stand it. So she tells me key things that I need to know, or she feel like I should know. So yeah, stuff like that. I just I don't even keep up with the news, so I ain't finna keep up with a fucker on here.
Sis don't play about her peace, y'all. Baby, that's one boundary she got unlocked and ain't even got to work on.
It's instilled in me, sis.
She don't have peace.
When you done been through so much chaos, baby, when you find that peace, that's it. That's all. And you gonna do everything by any means necessary, which I got tatted on me, to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes. And I mean what I say. I ain't no chaos gonna be over here. No. And then my wife gonna get involved. No. So we not having it.
No. Ain't. Listen, BSB does not like when angry Smurfs show up. Mm-hmm. So he try to keep me quiet and well medicated.
That's right. That's right.
Shot.
I just had one.
Hey, get me together over there.
It's afternoon over here.
Yeah, Lord.
All right.
Listen, what she said?
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought Yummy said something.
Oh no, she's not in here. She got us on because I can hear us echoing in there. It's a delay for real. Like I can literally hear the delay from us talking from her phone. So there is a delay on YouTube.
Oh wow. It's because they pre-screen everything.
Right.
They don't be playing.
It's definitely a delay. So yeah, but I can hear her phone. She's not in here though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think a lot of the people are the ones 2K talks about. Oh, well, then I don't need to see it because that's enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna watch the same story on 6 platforms. I'm just not finna go to watch the same story from 6 different people. I don't care about that many people, ideas, and perspectives. Baby, I'm not gonna do. If I heard the story, baby, I heard it.
And between the work that we do, baby, you listen to get them reactions and them comments and them likes on the shit that y'all do post. That's a blessing, baby, because we be tired over here.
Hello.
We be tired. So yeah, so we sure not gonna take the energy to look at 5 different people and be like, what's going on? What's going on? Girl, I don't care enough. I really don't. I just don't. I don't. I have too much to do, and that's a thing. If I ain't have shit to do, I'd probably be all over the place trolling. But I got shit to do in my life.
Listen, I used to be troll. I used to could say that I could go where I wanted to do all day, but not on all 4 platforms. I just can't do it. I be tired.
Since you used to troll.
No, I never troll, but I used to like to go look at different stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, a lot of the people
before I got invested, absolutely, because I was like, okay, what? Yep. But now, baby, please, I don't even have the energy or the time. I be like, let me put something on the TV and probably fall asleep. But I ain't got time.
I can't wait to put my damn phone down.
Right. So yeah, want to get the last few comments?
Yes. Sarah is funny as hell. I like her better than 2K. Lord, she is funny. I like both of them the same.
You're a girl.
Yeah, I like the both of them, but I like that she doing her own thing. She's stepping out. I like that. Love is laughing. Hey, cuz.
Hey, Maya.
I was a victim and I lied and said it didn't happen because sometimes you don't think you're a victim.
Mm-hmm. Some people do feel like that.
Yep, it happens. That's why some people don't come to terms with it happening until they're adults.
Mm-hmm.
Later in life. Some people have children before they actually process it.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing about trauma. Some people bury it. There's people who don't even remember it happened to them until they're older adults. They have a dream. And that something they see or something triggers them to have a dream about what happened.
Yes. Absolutely.
As an adult. You know, I do a lot of volunteering. I give back a lot in this area. So I do a lot of I get exposed to a lot of numbers and information and statistics,
Right.
but in different ways that it happens, different stories.
Right.
And but there are people who don't even, they have a dream or something happens in real life and they have like a vision, like they see what happened to them
Right.
as a kid and they have a full mental episode.
Yes.
And because they can't believe what they just seen. And then when they began to do therapy, they began to understand that that really did happen to them.
Yes. And therapy can be so good, you guys. Do not turn your back on therapy. Therapy can be so good. It can be so good. You know, a lot of people, you know, we were taught that no therapy. Nah, baby, get you some therapy. Get you some. It's beneficial. It's definitely beneficial.
Well, you know what, sis, and I you know, this conversation comes up a lot with my medical friends, my medical community. And about, you know, how in our minority communities, we were taught, you know, that you don't need no therapist, you need to basically just suck it up and figure it out. You know.
Yep. But baby, when I got insurance, you couldn't tell me nothing.
What's that copay? Okay.
Right. Yes, sis. Yes, but you're right. A lot of us are taught, you know, a lot of us are taught what happens in this house stays in this house. You know, I've heard it from so many people, and you know, they are raised like that. So yeah, they're not gonna go out later in their adult life and go tell a therapist because they still have that mindset of, I ain't gonna tell nobody. I was taught not to say nothing. I was taught to keep my mouth shut. I was taught, you know what I'm saying? So you're right. You're absolutely right about that. A lot of minorities are taught that. Absolutely.
But back then, it was saturated with therapists that don't look like us. That don't know, that aren't minorities. Nowadays, mental health looks different. Right. The workers, the counselors, the psychiatrists,
absolutely, yes,
the psychologists. It's very diverse.
Yes.
Because I have had therapists where I be like, I went to one therapist my doctor sent me to because she was in network. I went to one visit and I told him, this is not gonna work. And he was like, well, what don't you like? I said, she can't understand me.
Baby, when you recognize it, you get rid of it. Next, I need a second opinion because you ain't it. You ain't
it. She don't get it. So I can't talk to her.
That's right.
You know, and so you have, but it's much more diverse. Also, it used to be very female dominant. It's not so much female dominant. There's a lot of men. It's diverse in gender as well now. So it's that area looks a lot different than it did.
Right. That's so true. Yes, that is so true.
So I think that makes a difference too. So
right. I had a therapist that had big dogs in her office, and they were to help you, like help with the soothing and to ease you and all that. Like, I've never seen that shit before. I was like, why is this big ass dog up in here? And I have to find out what they're called, but they are like therapy dogs for like when you come in and you talk to your therapist. It's like, I don't know. It's like something with having them there. I have no idea, but I have to find the name of the dogs. But I thought it was kind of cool. It was different, but I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, you get a lot of different shit now.
Yeah, you do, like, you know, and like the VA and for their the PTSD areas, well, and their therapy areas, which mostly is PTSD related. They have what they call therapy dogs, and they just be walking them around. They be walking around with different events and stuff.
I had never heard of that, but I thought it was so cool. Like,
I be in there looking. Don't bring them over here.
And that's the thing. Like, hers were like trying to be, you know, like not over there in your space, crowding you. You know, they were just there.
Yeah.
So I thought it was cool. It was definitely different because
Yeah. Well, Cinnamon, and you saw Cinnamon in my snow video?
Yes.
That was Julian's service dog.
Okay.
Julie, BSB got her, Jesus. BSB got her when he got back from Afghanistan the last time, when they told him he couldn't deploy no more. So he was still active duty when he got her. But yeah, Cinnamon was his service dog.
Aww.
Yeah.
Cutest thing. I love that.
Yeah. So but yeah, they do a lot of it. It's amazing that they have all of this stuff available now. They, used to you couldn't get for nothing.
Right.
Lala said, gonna have to catch the replay on what I missed. Well, you had to go, huh?
Yeah, she said she got an important call.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, take care of your business. We always tell y'all that. Take care of your business. You can always replay these videos. They ain't going nowhere. They'll be there.
They'll be there.
Yep.
The repression of trauma is real. You don't understand the depths of trauma until you put it on the table. That's true. I agree. I took a shower, put on my PJs and robe on. My house is a mess and I don't care today. It's freezing outside too. It's still cold. You was
at the store relax. You can relax. You're a housewife, right? You can relax. It's okay.
You can clean up in 4 hours or tomorrow. It ain't gonna go nowhere.
It's okay. You there every day. It'll be there. I have to remind myself that when I'm doing 25 things in one day, like I gotta get it done. Girl, it'll be there tomorrow, and so will you.
Hello, ain't nobody else gonna do it. Who else? Okay. I will never, and she ain't lying, y'all. Sis stay busy. She'll never sit down unless you dead tired.
Right. Until this body say, girl, I'm not playing with you today. Or like, oh my gosh, like this last night, I was on Adobe and Canva and just like my brain was fried. Yum said, listen, get out for there because you don't have no more thoughts. You ain't crafty. Because I was like, I can't think of nothing. She was like, get out for there. Close that computer. Get out for there. I'm not still trying to work.
How you up here learning two things? Like, why? I'm stressed out because you listed two things.
Right.
I was stressed out at that point. I'm not playing, sis. I'm gonna learn this Adobe because I think that it's nice. I like the idea because of the way my mind works. I like being able to just learn one thing and just use that. Right. I love that. And that's gonna work for me. But listen, I'm not learning shit else. If I can't do it in the Adobe Creative Cloud, I will never learn to do it. Yeah. That's it. That's all.
I feel you on that.
And you up here talk about learning Adobe and Canva. Get down. On the weekend after she worked all day. She worked yesterday, y'all. She went off.
Yeah, I was not.
But she worked every day this week. But y'all, she was at work.
I did
all week, and she up here on Friday night on Chabu. I was in my chair asleep with my mouth open.
She made me get off. I got off. I listen. I do listen. I listen to my wife
sometimes. Don't tell a whole lie, just a piece of one.
She get on my nerves, y'all.
Y'all know how she be throwing me under the wheel. Not all the way under the bus, but just so the wheel would catch me. Yeah, listen. I just tossed a little bit over there.
Yummy in the background talking about don't make me come in. Really? I can't have both of it. I can't have both of y'all.
I will never forget when that drug dog was looking at me in Coney Island.
Ooh, girl.
I be laughing. I smell like weed everywhere, so they always look at me. They look. I be like, oh well. Do you still have a service dog? No, we do not have Cinnamon any longer. And he's thinking about getting another one, but there's some things he's working through. first, but we talking about it.
Right.
But she was very beneficial. She could do all types of shit, like cut the light on. Like
Oh,
if you was having
that is
like
awesome.
if you was having a night terror, one of the things is to turn the light on in the
Uh-huh.
room
Uh-huh.
so that when they wake up, they're not in the dark. They can kind of orientate a little faster and realize they're not where they were in their, and then they're in their night terror. And so she slept by the bed, and so I could tell her light, and she would go and flip the light on in the room, so
How
the
cool.
whole overhead light came on.
That's cool. I like that.
And she, she would like when we would go to dinner, she would sit under the table. And when she would feel him getting anxious, well, he does this thing where he shakes his leg when he's when he's starting to get there, his leg, that baby, that thing be like a blender. It be going so fast, like a ninja. It be going fast, y'all. And she would, when she would do that, she would get up and get on his and put her head, rest her head on his knee of whichever leg he was bouncing. So it would make him focus where he was and recenter, whether it was a breathing exercise or whatever thing he has learned in CBT to implement that. But she would help him to know it was time to think about that.
Right.
No one at the table would ever know. Like, we have scared waitresses because when we would get up to leave the table, they would be standing there and Cinnamon would come out first and she would scare the hell out of them because they'd be like, we didn't even know she was under there. Oh, the person is
job.
Y'all.
Yep, doing her job.
And so she would he'd go to the ATM and she would had a command where she would sit on his side, but she would face the other direction. And if anyone got within arm's reach of him, she would step between him and them so it would alert him that they were there.
Okay.
But she would step in between and she would attack you. I remember someone asked one time, he was doing a training, a CPR class, and they asked that we were just talking about Cinnamon because she was always with him. And they asked me what would happen if me and him were having an argument. I said, child, play with him. I said, because her job is to protect him.
Yeah, him or his dog.
First, what the hell you mean? But yes, she was phenomenal.
Oh, I love that.
So yeah, we're maybe we'll see. Oh, Peaches, I seen your s'mores. That looked delicious, don't it?
And they were. Yes, ma'am, they were. Get you one.
So why I thought the top was marshmallow, it was white chocolate. Yeah, I found out when I asked.
It's for the fruit.
Yeah, that was real nice. I really liked it. Love said, I need a service dog. That's amazing.
It is. It's very amazing. Okay.
My dog now would bite me if I did something to my husband. Yeah. We ain't playing with no dogs. I thought it was marshmallow too. See there?
So it's a fondue and it does fondue on top. And then it roasts the marshmallows. You take the little tin pan off of the top for the fondue, which could be, chocolate, white chocolate. And under there, it has the roaster for the marshmallows for your s'mores. So it's like a 3-in-1 pretty much. It's cool. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sister. My sister bought me that.
Hey, thank you. We all are enjoying it. We all are enjoying it. She said, yeah, I think you stick the marshmallow at the end.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep. But okay, y'all. Well, listen, we've been here a little while. I got to go. I got things I got to do today. It's Saturday, child. Y'all know them children went back to school this week. It's been crazy.
Yep.
And I will try to have what you say?
I said reset. Got to get ready for Monday.
Yeah, Lord Jesus, got to, because it's coming in a couple of days. But y'all have a great day, and we will see y'all next Saturday right here, same time, same location.
All right, y'all. Bye.